I think I'm getting better at GeoGuessr. I think. I just pulled up the thing because we're gonna do it again. This might be a regular thing we do now, where I just start up with GeoGuessr because it helps warm me up a lot. You know what I haven't done though? I have not opened Warudo at all. So I gotta do that. Get my phone up. But I think I'm gonna get better at GeoGuessr because all these guesses are really close to the region of the world that the places we're in, which is kind of crazy. Oh my god, I think I need to blow my nose though. So I'm gonna, while Warudo is starting up, I'm gonna go, I'll be back in just a moment. Oh, that is so much better. Okay. It is coming up. You do not want to see the screen while Warudo is starting up because Warudo flashbangs everything in the scene. It'll blind you. I got a cherry limeade here, or the remains of one. Because this one restaurant was doing this like 50-cent corn dog thing, and I was like, I'm gonna get one of their discounted drinks while I'm there because that's what they're known for, is the drinks. So I might as well get some drinks. Get a drink. Bah. Oh, I need to calibrate this. Okay, look forward. Look forward. And then calibrate. The frame rate is so crusty. Definitely not 60 frames. There's no way. I do not do 60 frames with this shit. I gotta find a better way to optimize this. There's a few things I need to do. I need to figure out how to make Warudo run closer to 60 frames again, because it definitely doesn't run 60 frames, and that's probably entirely my fault. Yeah, I'm using like 95% of my GPU right now. I even lowered my the bit rate for OBS. I lowered it to 6,000, but it still sends the signal out, the stuff out at a fucking whatever the fuck it is. Still sends it out like way higher. Encoder settings for recording is 8,000. Streaming is 6,000. I don't know. Super weird. Anyway. I don't know why Warudo runs like this. I'm sure it takes some people out of it, but it's hard for me to even notice it sometimes. As long as it's like running continuously, that's all that like my brain pays attention to. But then like I put it up on the TV to do that bit that I did, and it was chugging. So anyway, Edge. Wait, is it running at 60 now? That's weird. One thing I don't like that the model's been doing lately is like, just constantly sticking out my, Hi Jellyfish, how you doing? I've been sticking my tongue out too much. I'm sure some of you have noticed that whenever I look down too much, my like tongue just starts sticking out for no reason, and I'm not sure why. I'm trying to see if I can get it to do it this time. Come on. Oh, there it goes, just a tiny bit there. I think I'm gonna set my, been good? That's great. That's awesome. I think I'm gonna set the tongue to be like binary. So like when I stick my tongue all the way out, it'll just like trigger. As opposed to like just fucking going like bah, for no reason. Like bah, bah, bah. See, that's it, that's what it looks like, but I'm actually sticking my tongue out to make it do that. It's really stupid. I hate how that looks when it's doing it unintentionally. Nice to have control over it, but it's like it's too much. It's ridiculous. It's tracking the wrong shit. Anyway, I think I did pretty good with GeoGuessr last time. These are really close to where the correct regions of the world. even if they were the wrong countries. So I'm pretty happy with how I've been doing. I feel like this is how I was back when I was paying attention to other people's GeoGuessr streams. Like I started like learning stuff, but then I like forgot it gradually. And now I'm like learning it again. Let's see, the daily challenge. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna go back to the homepage. It's the easiest way for me to find the challenge. All right. What are we doing today? This is Greenland or some shit. Or Russia. Probably Greenland. Hello, Salsa Inhaler. How are you doing? Thanks. I almost left my legs in way too tight of a cross-legged position again. And I definitely would have lost feeling in my foot. This is gorgeous though. Look at this shit. This is probably Greenland. And I say that because you see how every building is like, well, for one, the ground is really strange. It's like these big boulders and rocks everywhere and shit. But also, notice how the buildings are all raised way up on these huge foundations. I think it's because of permafrost. You miss the ocean? God, I want to go back to the ocean too. I've only seen it once, like about a year ago, I took like a trip to California that I did a whole stream about. And I saw the ocean for the first time on that trip. And it was really neat. It was really awesome. It was really cool. I went out on a pier and everything. It was really nice. Didn't get to swim in it though. We were just passing by on the way back from a thing I was doing for work. Look, it's funny that you call me that, but I'm not going to acknowledge it beyond like the silly. I do appreciate that. I appreciate your. I'm not gonna. I won't. I do not accept the silly little fucking things. You know. That's as far as I'm gonna take. That's as far as I'm gonna say that. I'm sorry. The entire ocean. You eat it or you drink it, like Badlands chugs when he chugged the whole ocean. God, what if I could figure out 50 meters. This is definitely European. You know what? These look like Denmark signs because I saw like the Faroe Islands had signs like that, and Denmark has. Oh yeah, we've been in Denmark before. This looks very Denmark-like. So this is almost certainly Greenland. I wonder if they picked this on purpose. Ooks. Oh, you call everyone that? Okay, well that's okay, I guess. If that's true, I'll take your word for it. I have no idea where in Greenland. I guess I could just pick an urban area. I'm sure it says it somewhere in this town. You bite the ocean and it stopped exiting. It exited your mind because you misspelled existing. The word existing exited your mind. Damn, look at them. It was Greenland, but it was a lot further north. Nuuk. It was in Nuuk. Nuuk, Greenland. Nuuk. Nuuk. So I was right about being Greenland. I'm pretty happy about that. Only 3,000 points for that though, I guess, because it must be like hundreds of miles away. Or like 1,000 miles away or some shit. You don't even know what Pookie means? Pookie is like a pet name that you say like, oh, I love you, my little Pookie. Ooh. It doesn't like mean anything in particular usually, I guess, but let you live because you're drawing. Okay, I can give you some credit for that. I should say, I'll make an exception because you're using brain power on drawing. That's how I was trying to phrase it. Meanwhile, I'm using no brain power because I'm still tired as fuck. I got enough sleep last night. I'm still fucking absolutely wiped. I don't know why. I went to work today and I was like struggling to keep track of like, oh, I gotta put this thing over here and this thing over here and this thing over here. Because I had to move like real quick because I was trying to be professional. Never existed. Well, maybe you should massage it into existence. Like just start rubbing your temples aggressively. Even though, you know, if you have no brain, you may not know what a temple is. I remember hearing that for the first time. Like, he rubbed his temples in stress, and I was like, what the fuck is a temple? It just means like the sides of your forehead. No posters. Antique signs. Where is this? This is probably Africa. It's very African. Just everything about it. Rub your forehead until your brain is massaged into existence through like friction. A crayon. The temples of your head are like the sides of your forehead, yeah. And the wax of crayons does smell really nice. When I was a kid, we had this this fucking wax melter from Crayola. Like, it was a toy where like you could melt old fucked up crayons and into a mold, and it would like form into the shape of a race car, and then you could put it on top of like a race, like a bottom that had wheels and like gears and stuff. You could pull it back and like make it go places, or you could like use it as like a race car crayon. It was super neat. We didn't use it too often because it was like dangerous to use or whatever the fuck, because it got so hot, and my mom was scared that we would like injure ourselves if we used it without adult supervision. But it was still really neat. This is so weird though, whenever they build like the second floor and they got nothing up there. I don't know what happened. I wonder what happened here. Like, they just ran out of money or what? A cupcake crayon and eat it? Make a cupcake soap and eat it. Become the best soap eater. I have no idea. I'm going to put it in Zimbabwe, which is really dumb of me, but I have no clue. I do not know much about... Actually, this is pretty arid, so I guess I could go with, maybe Kenya. Actually, Kenya is a lot more arid. Although this could also probably be Zimbabwe. I go with Kenya for now. I don't know for sure. I'm sure they have crayon molds for cupcakes though. Like, I guess what would happen was that it would like melt in like a pot, and then you would pour the pot into like a mold inside this like machine, and they did it. It was a pretty safe. Oh my god, I guessed the right city, guys. Look at that. That's fucking awesome. I put it in... Where the fuck did I put it? Oh, I put it near Nairobi. Because I was like, oh, I'll just go put it near the capital. And I fucking put it... Look at that! 4,900 points! And I'm fucking like right outside of the fucking top guessers for today. That is so fucking funny. This is entirely luck-based. I was just like, Kenya! Somewhere around the capital. It was a very safe... I think it was a pretty safe toy. Thank you. It was a pretty safe toy to use. Should I probably let an old enough kid just use it without supervision anytime? Like, a 10-year-old could use that shit without supervision. Maybe they would burn themselves on accident with like the hot wax, but then, you know, you learn something and it's not actually that dangerous. If you ask me. If you ask me. It's like, oh, you burned yourself? Well, you know, lesson learned. I hated burning myself though. I hated it. Because when I was a baby, apparently I touched a fucking light bulb with my bare hand, and it like impermanently blazed into my mind, like, do not touch hot surfaces ever. Like, I've remembered that my whole life. I have no idea what this could be. This is really cool though. This is a really cool place actually. These mountains are really neat, and I like the power lines going across them. I don't think I've ever seen this place before. Sister's kids would find a way to kill each other with it. They'd make each other drink the wax. I guess if you're not like, you don't have insane children. We were not insane. We were rambunctious, but we were not insane. And I forgot to shut my window. I don't want my neighbors hearing me talk about my childhood. I'm running out of time. I think this might be like, fucking somewhere along, like, somewhere in Chile. I think this is Chile, because Chile has a lot of mountains like this. In fact, this kind of reminds me of some places in Chile that I've seen, especially like this shit here. Yummy wax. There's a guy that I watch on a regular basis who's made an entire bit out of eating soap To the point that he did a sponsor recently for soap, and he was like eating it as the sponsor, as the fucking sponsored stream. That's all I can think about when you say that. Pour it all over your hands. Yeah, that. I mean, I guess if you're not injured by it. If it doesn't hurt, then you know what? Why not? Just make your hands pretty wax colors. Atacama Desert. The Atacama Desert is probably... This also reminds me of Grand Junction, Colorado. I should show that to you guys. There's like there's this thing called Mount Garfield over Grand Junction, Colorado that looks a lot like these mountains. Except it's like one of the stereotypical like Western mesas. Like in a cartoon, almost. Although the real ones, I've seen those for real. The real mesas I'm talking about. Those ones look like, those are in Monument Valley and they look awesome. Up in person. Pictures don't do that shit justice because they're so big. The crayon cars were really neat though. They would make like a fucking color though. Look at that Peru. Not bad, at least it was the coast of South America. Even if it's only 1,000 points. Move your damn hand, boy. There we go. The colors it would make were like just an amalgamation of like every color, so it was all like slop. You couldn't really draw with them very well. Oh, this reminds me of the Faroe Islands too, but you know, it's just Europe. Imagine Europe. Imagine Europe. Single lane road, just kind of wrapping around. Where are we going? Where are we going? Germany? Perhaps? Could be Denmark again. I'm gonna get arrested right now because I happen to be an American. There's oh gosh, I don't even need to talk about that too much, but just even being here, even looking at this is dangerous. So funny. Oh! Got hit by a fucking, oh god, what are the people of Denmark called? A Danish bus. Driving on the right side of the road. Which I don't know what side of the road the people of Denmark drive on. I want to go back into this town because leaving the town is not going to help me very much. Wait. Was there a name on one of these light poles as to what town I'm entering? Because that would be really helpful right now. Why isn't there like a town name sign somewhere around here? Because this is like clearly the entrance of the town. I'm freaking, guys. Wait. Grossgas. Is that Germany or is that Denmark? I don't know. Brachtenbach. I guess it's Germany. I don't know where Grossgas is. Brachtenbach. Too many names. Bremen, Hamburg. I'm just gonna put it on Germany for now because I don't know where in Germany this would be, but Brachtbach. I'm assuming Brachtbach is like a bigger city. And that's why I'm not looking for Grossgas. Gosh. I don't know. I do not know. Oh, I wanted to show you guys Mount Garfield. That's right. Already got fucking distracted. God. Grossgas. I do not know. I don't know. I'm gonna put it up here, actually. North Germany. Come on, what is it? Ah, fuck. It was fucking Luxembourg. Luxembourg. Grossgas. Luxembourg. Oh yeah, we were here. Yeah, the fucking famous places one screwed us up last time. Let's do some of the campaign stuff after we do the challenge today, just for a little bit. I brought the cabinet inside, by the way. It's supposed to rain overnight tonight, and I don't want it to get rained on. But I do need to still wax the thing. So I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow. I was supposed to do a thing with a client that isn't at my usual workplace, but they canceled, which happens a lot. Because they happen to be they happen to have a crazy schedule. Oh my god, my spine! Owie! My spine. How could you? There was some footage. My work went here. Oh, there it is. See, this is Mount Garfield. Looks like a bunch of mining tails everywhere. Doesn't look like an actual like mountain, but I'm pretty sure that this is what it actually looks like. Because like up in the mountains, there'll be huge mine tails, as they're called, like mine tailings. Made you think of the cube with bones. What's that? What is that? Is there do you got some kind of a link? Is it like a? You're not talking about the fucking the cube that sits on the guy's couch and then goes and gets a job at a convenience store. That series of videos, right? That's the only thing I can think of when I hear that. Which is a very weird description, I know, if you haven't seen it. But these look like mine tailings, but they're not. This is actually just what the mountain looks like, I guess. My work did a drone shot of like a place that was somewhere out here, and in the background was this guy, this massive fucking mountain, and it was like the drone was like flying upwards and the ground was rapidly falling away from it, but this mountain was not moving at all, and it was a really cool shot. That's how mountains work, is they're so tall that they don't like, they just tower over everything, just way up over everything. God, see, look at this valley down here. It's crazy. Very traditional, like American Valley kind of looking. Hidden Valley. Is this the Hidden Valley of Hidden Valley Ranch? No, it's way too dry for that. Sorry to disappoint. Oh, you know what I need to do, actually? I need to be thinking about consciously kind of a little bit. I noticed I'm so monotone when I'm on stream lately, and I said I was gonna work on that a while ago, and I just fucking fell out of it. It's so, sometimes it's really difficult to like do. It's like I want my voice to have a bit more variety, and sometimes I get so focused on just saying shit that I don't think about the way that I'm saying it. I want to do better at that. Just a little side bit there. I just remembered out of nowhere. $43 for 1 gallon of gas. That's incredible. $43 dues. Wow, European gas prices, a whole gallon of gas. I know it's like a liter. I know it's like a liter, and it's not $43. It's like 43 fucking kroner or some shit. Oh, I know. This is a neat little like diner. Kind of looks like it was like a diner kind of deal at one point. Maybe a hotel. This building doesn't have a top floor. Where the hell are we? Russia? Bell Techno Service. There's no way this is just Russia. Also, like, there's a whole entire, like, traffic. There's a pedestrian crossing in the middle of nowhere? What? Wait, what? Why is there a pedestrian crossing in the middle of nowhere? There's no way to activate the signal either. Oh, it's a bus stop. There's like a bus stop here. What the fuck? What? I guess it's for like the fucking pedestrians to cross the fucking road to get to the bus? That's kind of insane. What the hell? That's wild. Well, I don't know where this is exactly. I think it might be Russia. Go ahead and put like somewhere in here, because I do not know for sure, but it's very, it's I think it's pretty Russian. I think it's pretty Russian. Oh, there's like a town down this way. I can't go over here though. I'm not allowed to. The Russian government is preventing me from driving to that town. That's crazy. This sign, what do these signs say on them? What did they say? What do they say? 800 meters, there's a rest stop. We were at the rest stop when we started. Can we go back to the rest stop? Yeah, what is this? There's like nothing else out here, so I don't really want to keep going that way if we're not going to see anything else. There's nothing here. It's literally just a rest stop and nothing else. We have to figure out where we are just from this rest stop. God, I hope you speak Cyrillic. Speak Cyrillic. What the hell? Speaking Cyrillic. Well, who up in the crib speaking in the we speaking Cyrillic up in here. Okay. I don't know where we are at all. I just picked like near Moscow because I got no clue. This is the wilderness, dude. Middle of fucking nowhere. Not too far away. That was the last round of this too. Look at that. Look at that. At least we got the right country. Alright. So we didn't do super great. Oh, better than yesterday. Actually, I got silver this time. That's crazy. Alright. What did I do? I got pretty close. I mean, this was a lucky guess. This one barely counts. It was the right town and everything, but it's just not. It's not the right place. It's not the... Or, I mean, it was a lucky guess, so I don't really count it as much. I almost picked fucking Botswana for fun. So... I don't know. Anyway, let's do the campaign. Do a few of these. Wow. City squares. Gives you a little factoid about the city. Zocalo, the name of this capital plaza, is informally adopted by other cities for their main square. This is like Peru or some shit. I'm always better at these because they give you like a hint and like a fucking put you in a really famous place or some shit every time because I'm like a baby at level 0. I feel like I've seen this before, this church. So I think this is like literally like Lima, Peru or some shit. Like it is like it literally would be like either Lima, Peru or like Santiago, Chile. But I don't know. Not entirely. I don't know. I'm gonna try Lima, Peru, because that's my best guess right now, off the top of my head. Zocalo. It's definitely CDMX. It's definitely South American. Oh, it's Dia de los Muertos. Look at that shit. That's awesome. Fuck yeah. Fucking love it. All these fucking boats and shit everywhere. It's fucking sick. Love Dia de los Muertos. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Where am I going here? God, I'm never gonna find it. The fucking church at the end of this square. Because I don't even know if we're in the right city. Just plop the marker down right there before I forget. Marco's super mayorista. A supermarket. The supermarket. We're just vocal stemming. As if we never do that here on this stream. Gosh. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm just gonna fucking say guess. I don't know if I'm gonna find it. It was Mexico City, seriously? It was actually Mexico City. I saw MX, but I thought that was some other fucking thing. Ugh. God damn it. Ooh. Piss. Okay, religious places. Yes. Oh, this is the fucking world famous basilica has been under construction for 140 years. That's the first fact that I would say too. In elementary school, there was a poster of this fucking thing in like a classroom, or shit, maybe it was my art classroom. And I thought that this was like a super old fucking like cathedral that was like around forever, and they were like restoring it or some shit because they're always restoring shit, you know. But this goddamn thing, they really have been building this for 140 years. That's not a joke in the slightest. This has been under construction for 140 years. And it's fucking insane. This goddamn thing. Goddamn, what's a basilica rather than a cathedral, but... Oh, God, it's either in Madrid itself or one of the other major cities. It might be in, like, God. Murica. No, I don't think it's here. We can't move, by the way. That's why I'm not moving around in this mode. It doesn't give you the option to. God. Mauricia. Say Murica because it's funny. XD. I don't know. Is it Madrid? I could have sworn it wasn't Madrid. I could have sworn it was in like Valencia or some shit. That's a place. That's a place in Spain, right? Or Seville. I could have sworn it was in a city that was not Madrid. Gorsh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My brain cells. They're firing on all cylinders right now. Is it? This is a cathedral, but I don't think that's this. The Cathedral of Seville. Doesn't look right either, because we're looking at it from a certain angle. It just doesn't seem right. This is also a basilica. Is it Valencia? So Valencia is a fucking... There it is. There's Valencia. I was like, that is in Spain, right? I wasn't sure. Cathedral de Valencia. Oh, but these I don't even know if these are the right fucking basilica. What the fuck, man? I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know. Is it fucking one of these guys? Wrong fucking city. It was Barcelona. God damn it. I knew it wasn't Madrid, though. Son of a bitch. Just looking at every, like, major city in Spain, trying to be like, which one? Country flags, too. I've been skipping it. It's like a fucking easy-ass one, usually, sometimes. Well, I can get this one right on the dot. Fucking really? I always give you, like, the easiest one to start. Easy as possible. World's longest fence built to keep wild animals away from livestock. I didn't know that. That's crazy. Well, we are probably like right in the middle of Sydney then. This is the last one I'm doing. My brain is feeling the heat. You can feel the fucking overclocking fans coming on. The woo. Let's see here. Let's see here. Sydney Harbor Market. Sydney Harbor is like all this shit. Oh wait, no, it says Sydney Harbor Marriott. I'm dumb as hell. But it still would be near Sydney Harbor. So like Intercontinental Sydney, Four Seasons Hotel Sydney, Radisson, there's a bunch of famous fucking hotels here. A bunch of fancy hotels. Intercontinental. Well, where's Marriott? Marriott. The Marriott. Hey! What are you doing? What is this? Sydney Harbor Hotel? Do I got street signs anywhere visible? No. This is pretty like downtown looking too. The buildings are really tall. I don't know, man. Sydney Harbor Hotel. Lower Nelson. Langham, Sydney. Like maybe it's like dead in the center. Hilton, Sydney, Sheraton. The Grace. It's got to be somewhere around here. I'm gonna plop a marker down just in case we can't find it. Meriton Suites. Oh my god, there's so many fucking hotels. Meriton Suites. Oh my god, I love looking at hotels on Google. I love it. I love it. I love hotel searching on Google. This is my favorite activity. Just look at lots and lots and lots of hotel listings. Wow. Marriott, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I mean, it says Sydney Harbor, so maybe it really is this hotel up here. Seems a little like, I don't know, it seems a little too like close to the water to be like tall buildings. Or to have tall buildings around it, you know? But like I don't know. It really was. See, it was further down. Sydney Harbor Marriott. Fuck me. How did I miss that? I was like looking all over this area. I could have looked right in front of that and I would have been fine. Try again? What do you mean try again? I was literally in the same city. It didn't count that I picked the... You wiener? You wiener? Okay, fine, I'll do it one more time. What the hell? What the fuck you mean it didn't count? I literally picked one. You guys saw me place the marker. This is the only country that has 3 capital cities. This is country flags. Where's the country flag? Is that it? 3 capital cities, what the hell? I didn't know that. That's crazy, what the fuck? European, right? No, wait, no, is this fucking Brazil? This is such a weird ass city. It's like, it feels American, but it's like not. Is this just fucking Brazil? No, or is it South Africa? Fucking no. It feels very American, like very like, I don't know, it looks like fucking New York. But not actually. You know, it's like really weird. It actually it feels more like St. Louis than New York. Some of this stuff even reminds me of like Houston. Houston's downtown. 3 capital cities. Wait, is it really a fucking... It's not actually fucking South Africa, is it? I'm very confused. 3 capital cities. Are they counting like the fucking like Lesotho and shit? I don't know, man. I have no brain cells anymore, so I'm just gonna hit guess. Johannesburg. Okay, right country, wrong city. Let's draw. Let's draw. I got nothing. I got no more brain cells for this geoguessing bullshit. No more. I want to post this. I was gonna post this today, but I didn't. Oh no, you can see my overlay. I wanted to do like one more tweak to it because I didn't like the fact that the outline that I added destroyed her ahoge. So I got rid of the I did like a little special trick and like got rid of the outline around it by like copying the layer and shit. A little special trick. Alright. I want to doodle some more of these freaks being freaks. And after stream yesterday, I did actually erase the one that we were doing over here. And I redrew it a little bit. Oh my gosh, I gotta clear my throat. Oh man. Need chapstick too. Let me put on some chapstick. You guys are such full of such bullshit today. So much bullshit. I can't believe I got like silver. Entirely because of a lucky guess. Entirely. Alright, so I don't like either of these characters' names, honestly. I like this guy's name being like Carp, and I was just thinking about like what that's such a terrible name. Like there's no way he likes that name. It'd be really fucking funny if like he changed his name on a regular basis. He was like, no, call me something else. Call me this week. And I've been fucking referring to her in my head as like Rita, but that's no good because it's too easy. It's too easy, it's too on the nose. But something along those lines would probably be close to her name. And then I don't have any ideas at all for this guy. This poor guy over here. This one is like way taller proportionally right now. I think I might need to make them smaller. Because I don't think they're intended to be this much taller than everyone else. It'd be kind of outlandish. They gotta be pretty similar in height. Though at the same time, they could be that tall. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. Anyway, I'm gonna doodle these guys being weirdos. She is very bored, while Andi is like yapping about some historical thing and like getting annoyed that she's not listening very closely. They technically share the same hyperfixation, but Andi is like very into it. And could just yap about it forever and ever and ever. And she has like, she isn't quite as socially aware about like the fact that sometimes, you know, even if you share a hyperfixation with somebody, you shouldn't just yap about it endlessly. This is also a really bad way of drawing her face. I was just trying to get down the idea. Maybe I moved this layer, actually. I didn't like the original setup that I had going for these two when I drew this yesterday, because it was too, I don't know. It was too boring. It was boring. It was bad and boring. It was big boring. It was big, huge, ginormous boring. Extremely boring. No, I need you to not be like that. There we go. No, that's whatever. In any capacity. Okay. Okay. Brain, please do your thing. I would love to draw some OCs today. Please help facilitate this. What are you doing? What is this? What is this over here? Oh, it's the fucking mecha. Because I copied some things because I wanted to just part of what I was doing earlier to get the outline to work. I just kind of quickly like slammed some shit down and like did a whole bunch of annoying things that made things break everywhere, because I do that because I'm trying to get things done, and doing things the right way stands in the way of getting them done most of the time. So let's see here. At least it does for me. All right, now let's make this a little bigger. Doing things the right way the first time. Who the fuck does that? Who just want to get things done? Go. Yeah, that's a really good attitude to take, especially if you're running something very large and important. Fortunately, I'm not doing that. I am not in charge of anything except my own dumb doodles. This is terrible. Hang on. It's not terrible. How can you say that about a fucking doodle you literally just started, you fucking doofus? Goofy. I wish it was something that would... See, I'm a little irritable today. I've been irritable all day. I woke up and I read bad news and I got mad. And I've just been irritable all day ever since. I don't think I've been like mad though. I've been keeping it under wraps pretty well, but I feel like I feel irritable. There's like a certain type of person that if they're feeling a little bit irritable, everybody has to know about it. Like they make like a huge deal out of getting mad about everything all the time. And I've known those people in my life, and they are very they're kind of difficult to deal with. I actually ran into that exact sort of thing from somebody I watched one time. And I was like, oh no. I was like watching this person, they started doing this thing where like, they were just being like a jerk to like a bunch of people, like to people they were interacting with because they were having a bad day. And I don't like that idea. I don't like the idea of like spreading it, you know? I feel like it should stay contained. Like if I'm having like a bad time, I don't want other people to have a bad time just because I'm having a bad time. It feels kind of selfish. So I try my best to like keep it under wraps and just deal with it. I don't know, sometimes some people, they just want everybody around them to have a bad time like they are. Like sometimes I wouldn't be surprised if some people do it and they know what they're doing. They just, you know, they're just a jerk about it. You know, I try not to do that. I wouldn't say I'm some sort of like paragon of virtue or some shit about it, but at the same time, like, but I don't feel constrained to like not say anything though. I haven't had a shitty day really. I just have been like a weird kind of funk today. Like I feel very tired despite supposedly getting enough sleep last night. I passed out pretty much as soon as I got in bed. I like usually it takes me a while to fall asleep, but I passed the fuck out. I was like I was gone. I thought I got enough sleep, but I guess I didn't. You know, I kind of wanted her to be facing forward, but that's okay. She's supposed to be sitting at like a table. You know how like RVs have like the bench and the table? Their like spaceship has that too. So she's like sitting at like the table where they eat their food. Like pretty aggressive when you're in a bad mood. Just want to stop talking. I can manage it enough not to accidentally hurt others. Exactly. Exactly. I have to go to work and be professional though, so sometimes I'll be in a bad mood and I'm just like I gotta fucking deal with it, because I know that like if I'm in a bad mood and like I bring it to work, my boss will like, he doesn't like go off on me, he like fucking, you'll put him in a bad mood. So I don't really want that, and he's already annoyed enough because he reads the news. So, not saying I don't read the news, that's part of the reason why I was irritable today, but gah. I'm just tired, man. I also, you know, one thing I've noticed is that I think a lot of people like refer to like burnout as just like feeling perpetually tired. Like, oh, I'm burned out. I feel really tired all the time. I must be burned out. But I don't really think it's the same thing. Like, I feel like there's people who just do that. They're just like, oh, I feel really tired. I must be burned out. But it's like that. It's like when you're overloaded with lots of work. Like you become overloaded. Like you've been working so hard. There was a comic I saw where like a person was like saying they felt burned out and they needed to recharge, and several days later they were still feeling burned out, and I was like, dude, I think you just have like a chronic sleep thing kind of going on, like a chronic problem with your energy level as opposed to like being super burned out. I think the title of the comic was something about like, does anybody ever feel burned out when they haven't like even been working that hard? And that's what made me think like, dude, I don't know if it's burnout, man. I don't think I've ever felt real burnout, which I'm kind of happy about. Multiple things, it's true. You know? Could be the diet and exercise and all that. Doesn't have to just be like work. Yeah. One thing about Ondi, by the way, oh my god, I made her fucking hips ridiculously big. That's not okay, actually. Ondi's not intended to be like a character that I'm gonna like... I want her to be like, here's how I'll put it. I want her to be more like... I don't know, so like I got characters that have design elements that are meant to be like, you know, like you look at it, you're like, damn, or whatever the fuck, you know. Ondi's not supposed to be like that. Like this character over here, like Rita or whatever the fuck her name is gonna be, she was kind of designed with that sort of thing in mind. Like I think her space suit is like literally a fashion space suit. She picked it because it is fashionable. It looks nice on her. And yeah, it's got the fucking stupid stereotypical like armor bullshit thing going on. And she knows all about that. She's very aware of it. It is functional for the most part, even though it's not very good armor. Mostly just a space suit. But like Andi over here, she's just wearing fucking overalls. That's what she's gonna be doing. In fact, I think I made her like way too... I have a tendency to draw my characters very chunky, it looks like. She actually needs to be like way thinner than this. She's pretty lanky actually. I feel like something about the way I drew this area makes it look like her neck is too short, but I think that's just because she's wearing this weird little vest. I do not know. I should probably take a break real quick. I probably won't. I might do, I didn't do it yesterday, but I might do commercials today, unfortunately. I shouldn't be getting in the habit of not doing them. I just decided I didn't want to yesterday. That's because the stupid pre-rolls. There's like a lot of people that won't watch a stream if they get hit with a pre-roll, and I am not one of those people because I usually have like a fucking... Shit, I'm not one of those people even if I'm watching on mobile, really. It's a lot easier for me to just like turn my volume down and wait a minute. But I get it if people don't want to sit through that kind of shit. Because I absolutely despise ads. Ugh. Anyway, I'm yapping about meta shit again. That's about as far down as I ever need to draw. Or I probably need to draw on her. Andi is too low right now though. Like, she actually needs to be standing up here for it to make sense if her friend here is sitting down. I also want to draw this character holding a ray gun. Hang on, I gotta move that chunk. Where's that chunk? One of these things, right? Let me check this. I want to move this down here. There we go. I want her to hold a ray gun. She doesn't know how to use it, but she's gonna hold it anyway because it came with the suit. And I could very easily do that. This suit is gonna be too easy to draw. I'm a big fan of like when characters are doing like this type of pose, you know? Shocker, I know, right? Might even like close one of her eyes. One of them's already closed in this. I need more shit with her too. I need to do more things with her. I need to get this character's outfit finished so I can actually draw them. Let's see here. It's this layer. Yeah, kinda. Actually, what if I set this layer to blue? That kind of helps. That outfit is so boring. Ugh. Makes sense, I guess, but it's really boring. It looks like a fucking bathrobe. Not a bathrobe. It looks like a fucking... just some kind of, like, generic robe that doesn't really do anything. He needs, like, a special outfit. He's a special character. He's a main character. He also needs blue hair and pigtails. He's Miku! Or they're Miku, I should say. Their pronouns are fucking they, them. I totally forgot. Oops. Jesus Christ, I'm fucking bad with this shit. I'd like to offer my formal apology to everybody I've ever misgendered on accident. Like a fucking penis. Like an extremely strongly expressed formal apology. I don't know why my brain is like this. I'm gonna leave those pigtails on for shits and giggles, so you can see it later. Gotta turn this layer off, it's getting in my way now. I'm gonna try to go quick with these too. I wanna like get something done, like I want to keep cranking with this stuff. We are gonna get to arrows today. I think what's gonna happen is I will grab the reference and I'm just gonna start fucking doodling like ideas for like what I could do to simplify the fucking character design. And that's the scary thing, spoiler alert. That's what's gonna be scary about today's stream. Pretty scary for me having to fucking figure out how to simplify a design for a 3D model that I'm gonna be making. Once I've figured out a design, or how I'm gonna simplify it, I'm gonna like draw out like a front and probably at least, no, I'll have to probably do a full turnaround, maybe. Maybe I'll at least sketch like a turnaround or some shit. Probably don't want to draw the whole thing because it'd take forever to draw a fully rendered whatever the fuck thing. I'm not trying to get it approved by like a game dev department or some shit. By EA. What is with this? What is this here? I don't even know. I thought her fucking hands are both down here. I don't know why there's like a fucking muffin over here. No reason. You are the one who approves. Yes, the chat room will approve. Chat room led by Jellyfish. Is it chat room? You are a chat. You are the chat representative. Like I was talking about yesterday, EVE Online had like a council of players that would inform the game devs how like they wanted the game run. You were now the council, you were the head of the chat council. You don't get to choose the role, you just get appointed to it. Good luck! Still debating exactly how I want to do on these eyes too. Who said you get paid, Unless the chat votes for a payment plan and benefits. No one pays you. You get paid in insults. Oh god, her belts are so difficult to draw. They pay you in video games? Well, that's just extravagant. Wow, look at you. Getting paid in $100 video games. Richie Rich over here. Exceptionally wealthy. All these video games. Oh, she doesn't have her like little bit in the middle here where the belt like kind of goes like this. Keep doing these things where like I forget the fucking way that I was like drawing it before, the fucking notching and shit. Bothering me. Oh, she's not gonna get her legs for this one. There's no legs over here either. That was intentional. Neither of them are gonna get their full legs. It's just meant to be a doodle. Damn, that's fucking my default. I stole her legs. She don't need them no more. Her climbing days are over. She used to climb to the top of super tall towers to salvage components. No more. Now she has to use her arms. Arms. Oh, this is pretty cute. You know, drawing stuff like this makes me wish I could just draw the comic and like actually make it a comic. But I don't think either of those things are possible. It'd take me just way too long to make anything. It takes so long. Why does everything take so damn long? No, she's not smiling. She's mad. She's Madge. What else did I call Madge? Oh, I fucking called... The other night I was like drawing Aura and I was like, she's Madge. She's always Madge. She's just an angry lady. Madge. Entire team. Yeah, just you, like, vibrating violently, talking to yourself. We're together, a crack team! You do that anyway, I can tell. That is a joke. It is joke. It is joke. Disclaimer. Oh my god. This doesn't go here. I think her fucking 5 head sticks out here. No wait, her fin is like here. Somewhere in here like this. I actually don't know where exactly it's going. I don't know the relationship between her fin and this like part of her head. This is her temple, by the way. This bit right here. We were talking about temples earlier. Oh, I'm doing the tongue thing. See, it's intentional. Definitely. Every time you see me doing that, I'm just doing a crazy trick with my tongue. It's called talking. I know speech is beyond some of you. The concept of speech. Understanding language. But I believe you can learn someday that you will also speak words like I do. Why would I lick you when I can use my tongue for cooler tricks like speaking? I wonder if that was ever like in caveman times when they started articulating themselves with language. If it was like really cool to be able to like say what you mean but with words. I bet like early cavemen thought that other cavemen were like, they had like a secret code. They were like, what the fuck is this secret code? But they couldn't like say, they couldn't figure out how to like articulate themselves because they didn't have language. Looked like I was fucking licking the screen. That's awesome. Great. Fantastic. Die-bot. Goofy ass bot. I gotta take a break real quick. It's reminding me. Her arms are being weird. I hate my characters don't have perfectly consistent features across my drawings, but that's just how it goes. That's how art works. No, I don't want to make her forehead huge, so I'm actually going to take that part out of the selection. If you're wondering why I said die bot, it's because we got a fucking bot band in here. My bot sniped it. A viewer's bot. I never see those anymore except in my own chat when they're getting banned. Okay. I need to take that break. It should die. Always. Always. I'm gonna take a little 3-minute break. I'm gonna do a dance for you. Let's see here. And there will be a commercial today. Unlike yesterday. Apologize in advance, but I gotta kill them pre-rolls. We'll just take this one right here. We will do this one. I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. 3 minute. Rip. So apparently earlier I danced off the screen, so like came back and I reset it. I'm going hard as fuck with this one, holy shit. Why do they always do that? They always end up sending me flying off the side of the screen. Anyway, it's time to draw some more. Done. We're done dancing. I'm too tired to dance more. I need to draw another gesture drawing. I need to do another one. I want to sit here and I want to like dance too much even. I want to draw a bunch of like little like poses and silly things for these characters because I have a little bit of like stuff beating around in my brain for stuff I want to do. A few things. Oh yeah, I forgot about the fucking the Miku pigtails. This is a fun pose. Everybody loves the action girl pose where the hips are like this and then the shoulders are doing this. I actually have one of Aura doing exactly that. I'm not gonna do that with her here though. I was going to have her like the ray gun like over here. And then she's like making like a stupid fucking face because she's like goofy as fuck like that. Actually, what? Nah, neither eye should be big. Neither eye should have like a big pupil for this one. Oh, I also am doing this wrong because I was gonna have her like be facing like over here. A little bit more like this. Her mouth is so goddamn big, I just end up drawing it going all the way to the edge of her face every time. This, by the way, I noticed that this kind of looks like a metal tongue with like this is like the center bit right here, but that wasn't the intention. Like the character, this was supposed to be like an XD face, and this is like the side of the mouth, but it works as like a metal tongue, so I'm just gonna like leave it there and not bother with changing it at all. I don't want this to be too... I still want this to be cutesy-ish. I don't want it to be too, like, aggressive. It needs to just be, like... The main thing about this drawing here is that it needs to be cutesy. So I guess her hips would be like this, and then her shoulders are probably going to be like this, and we're going to be seeing, like, the outside. That's too wide, though. Our hips. Again, this pose, she's supposed to be holding like a silly retro ray gun that like matches her suit. But she doesn't know how to use it. She looks really like demented, though. I don't want her to look too demented. Mostly excited. She's mean, but she's also like really bubbly and excitable. What the hell? Sorry, I'm seeing like a screenshot from the Fifth Element movie. And I guess in like Spanish it's known as El Quinto Elemento. El Quinto Elemento. El Quinto Elemento. That screenshot just popped up on my other screen here for some reason. I could not tell you why. This is not Bloodborne PSX, bro. God damn it, this person's playing the haunted PS1 demo disc and they fucking set their game category to Bloodborne PSX. Big funny, big funny. The biggest funnies. Really, we only care about the biggest funnies here. Ah, she looks so demented. I don't want her to look too demented. I need her to look like dumb a little bit. She's not entirely stupid, but she's also kinda stupid. She's a little stupid. They're both a little... all of the characters here are a little bit stupid. That is too long. I just want to draw fucking this pose again, though. The real reason for this. Shocking. I can get to draw all the way down to there. Should probably bring it up to here though, so this all makes sense. I don't want to stretch it too much. Doesn't make any sense if it's way down there. Sense making sense. Stop making sense, David Byrne. Like humans do. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. Whoa. Soul slipping inside. See, now I was singing over the music. I should just put on that song and sing along with it. Nobody knows that song. Only I know that song, and my brother, my siblings, we all know that song. It's a David Byrne song, the guy from Talking Heads, that came with Windows XP. So it's, to me, it's as ubiquitous as the fucking Bliss background image that everybody loves so much. But nobody knows it. Nobody fucking talks about like humans do. Although I guess I see it every once in a while. Well, that's kind of cute. If I make her pupils bigger, she doesn't look completely demented. She looks too cutesy though, almost. She looks more demented with big pupils, really. Demented ass woman. Crazy lady. Crazy lizard lady. That's why her face looks like that, by the way. She's like a lizard person. You wouldn't think it, of course, like just looking at her. You'd be like, oh, that's a normal, like a normal fucking white lady. It's like, uh-huh. And then she hits you with that split tongue. And any other number of fucking endothermic fucking things. Ain't none of these characters normal people. Because why would I do something like that? The idea of designing aliens, that was so intimidating for me. That's why I didn't want to do it at first. All my aliens are just going to be people with extra steps. Like, I'm not even joking. It's so easy to, it's way easier for me to draw people than it is to draw, like, extremely weird, out of nowhere aliens. But there will be some. I had this idea for an alien that's like a weird bug-like creature. It has like a bunch of limbs that all serve like different purposes and no real head. So you don't really know like what to look at when you're talking to them. And they can't speak any like language that requires sound. So they have to wear like a translation device so that you can actually understand what the fuck they're trying to communicate. They're like super bug-like, like they got like an exoskeleton thing going on. And when I drew them, I just basically drew like a bunch of fucking lines and then like kind of like drew some shapes vaguely in them. And that's probably how I would do it if I were drawing them in general. I think I wonder if I have them around here someplace. Was it on Random 2? It might have been. I've seen some pretty old drawings here. We need to do a new random canvas, but I haven't really felt the need to like draw the random stuff for a while. Like just draw random things that are not specific. Splatoon Hackerling. Do I have it here? It might be on this canvas. It seems like the era that I was drawing that kind of stuff in. Didn't I do? I thought I did like an early Ondi over here somewhere. This might have been before I drew Ondi, actually. Because I think this is before like most of that idea even existed. The idea for this world that I'm working on now. That's how old this canvas is. Like what, 3 years old now? Jesus fuck, man. Gotta be at least. It's like a canvas from 2022. Because I was streaming by the time I was doing all this shit. Yeah, I did all this shit on stream. All this stuff was streamed. It is a lot of art. What's up, Face Implosion? How you doing? Hope you. I think I saw that you went up to work on something. I hope you got some work done with whatever you were doing. Oh, this is the creature. This is the creature. This is like the idea. So there's like this thing so you can like focus on a certain spot. So it's like, it feels like this is the head, but that's not their head. Oh, it's this it's bug alien. Rattles plates to speak. They got like a weird like extra limb. Oh. That's funny. So when they want to say some bullshit, they'll like turn the translator off and just go like, and then Andy over here is like, fucking what? And they just like laugh through the translator. Shamala. What flipped? Oh, I did flip it. Okay, I should probably like put it further out. I'm trying to like compose this pose so that it makes sense and can fit into like a smaller area, even though it's not like I'm making this into a sticker or whatever, anything. It's like, I just feel the need to like make it make sense. I kind of want her to be pointing it at somebody though. Can I still do that? I don't know, maybe. I was kind of thinking almost like the COD Zombies ray gun, you know? Where it's got like the fucking cylinder and then there's like the fucking hairdryer looking ass sticking out the front. Whoop. Pew 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 pew. That's the ray gun. That's the COD Zombies ray gun. Mine instead is gonna have this shit going on, the coil bullshit, because that's the real shit. Returning to my roots here of designing ray guns that have dumb little coils on them for no reason. Dumb little Tesla coil looking things. Oh yeah, she needs her full hair, her real hair. She looks like one of the fucking Marvel Rivals blonde ladies with this hair. The ones that people on fucking Twitter are freaking the fuck out about. Started a whole discourse about a term for blonde women that also means like 80 other different things. A little awkward. Gorsh. We never vocal stem here. I need her shoulders somewhere in here. Here we go. There we go. I should do some Faith animations again. I said I was gonna animate, like replace some of the redeems that Faith is in. And I never did it. I guess maybe when we get back to 3D. But I want to do some 2D for a little bit. We did a lot of 3D for a while there. I just need to draw. It's been too long. I guess she's gonna shoot them. She's like ready with that trigger. What are her eyes doing? Oh, I had her eyes like going like kind of like this. Bang, 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 bang. You know, well, this is like in between songs, kind of. I should like just put on David Byrne. It's not really in between songs now, but actually, oh no, wait. Whoops, that was the wrong thing. I didn't mean to close that. What was that anyway? Oh, it was the fucking arms video. Whoa. Here, I'm gonna play for you guys some Windows XP sample music. should play the fucking. I wonder if they have the fucking sample of Beck that they put on Windows 98 that we listened to a trillion times.
A man loved a woman, a child it was born. It learned how to hide
This is too long. I keep doing that. I don't know why.
like humans do. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out.
Oh, I should probably close some of these old random canvases. My lag thing.